Alright guys, name is Tyler aka Nanogenix, and today guys we are talking about the Christmas banner. Now you might be saying to yourself, wait a second, I thought we already had the Christmas banner. No, I am not talking about the Ultra Instinct Goku banner that we currently have, and yes, it does give you Christmas tickets, which we're going to discuss that in just a second. But no, I'm actually talking about an actual Christmas banner like the one you can see on your screen. That is the one we had last year. Now, you might be looking at that and going, yeah, but Nano, what do I care about a Super Vegito, an SSJ3 Tech Gotenks, and a Super Gogeta, a Strength Super Gogeta nonetheless? Well, let me tell you, those units last year, especially SSJ3 Tech Gotenks and especially Super Vegito, were like brand new. At the time, Super Vegito had just come out at the beginning of November, and SSJ3 Tech Gotenks had just came out at the end of November. And on December 24th or 25th, which I'm also going to talk about in a second, we got a banner that was guaranteed SSR. Now, granted, it wasn't featured guaranteed SSR, if you remember correctly, but it was still GSSR, similar to the Christmas tickets right now on Global with the Ultra Instinct Goku banner. Now, a couple things just to talk about all the stuff I said I was going to talk about. One being the fact that the Ultra Instinct Goku banner is very, very good. Significantly better than how it was on the JP version, given the fact that it does have Super Gogeta and Kid Buu, both of which were not on the banner, and it drops tickets, which gives you a GSSR. Now, like I just said, it's not a featured GSSR, so you're not just guaranteed one of the featured units, you are guaranteed one of the like 120 to 140 units that are on the banner, but still does give you more and more chances to pull for the UI Goku, which of course, if you haven't checked out my summoning videos, I'll spoil them. I don't mind. I've not been able to pull them yet. Now, I may go back in one more time, not fully, but just to kind of have some fun and maybe do like 1 or 2 multis and mix it in with some others. We might try that, but that'll be about it. Anyways, back now to the banner we saw last year. This dropped, and I can't remember exactly, but on the 24th or 25th, on either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. Now, if you remember, and you can kind of maybe show me some proof of some form or fashion, you will get the pinned comment of this video, like no question, because I really want to know that, and I really want it to be there for those of you who either A, weren't around last year, yes, this was a thing and it was super hyped, or B, you don't remember. And I'm kind of sort of guessing that if you were around last year, you definitely remember this. Maybe it slipped your mind for a little bit, but I'm sure now that you see it, you definitely remember this. It was incredibly hyped, something that we had no idea was gonna happen. Let me go ahead and tell you, we literally had no idea. It just dropped. There was a ton of news stories as we have right now, we're gonna talk about in a second, but none of it even told us that this was going to happen. This just happened we launched the game after the normal daily reset, and this was there. And that's what makes me think it was on Christmas Eve, because I want to say I was out of town at the time, and when I posted the video, it was on the 26th, so that doesn't help me a whole lot, because when I posted the video, it was on the 26th, and so I'm thinking I waited until I was back in town, back at Nano HQ here, and recorded it here, but I can't remember, again, I can't remember. So if you do, and you can show some sort of proof, you get in the pinned comment. Anyways, let's hop into last year's stories, last year's news events, and you might see a bit of a similarity here. So first things first is the initial part 1 of the Christmas celebration last year, the Merry Christmas celebration that started on the 12th. Yes, the 12th of December last year, which, let's be real, sounds very similar to how this happened this year with the White Winter celebration as part of, which brought us the SSJ3 Physical Gotenks banner, which I'll get to in a second. So right now what we're looking at on the screen is the actual images from last year's celebration. This was part 1. This wasn't very hyped. Part 1 was not that hyped. And it brought with it a Rising Dragon Carnival banner. And then I want to say maybe the Dokkan Awakens for Turles and that SSJ2 Goku you can see on the screen. That might have been with it, and then a World Tournament, but not a whole lot of hype here. However, this was just part 1. This was just part 1. Then part 2 launched on the 21st, if I remember correctly. I want to say it was the 21st. Yes, it was on the 21st, and it brought with it the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Dokkan Festival banner. Come on. You can't tell me this doesn't sound pretty familiar to what literally just happened on the game right now, which was we got SSJ3 Gotenks, part of the White Winter Festival, which was definitely more hype than a Rising Carnival Dragon Festival, but still very similar. And then just a little later, basically a part 2 to the Christmas event right now going on, which brought with it UI Goku. Now, I will definitely say that the UI Goku with its tickets, with its banner cards and everything else, is significantly more valuable and significantly more hyped than Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku was last year, which does raise some questions, and we'll get there in a second. But that doesn't mean that we still won't get a Christmas banner either within 24 or 48 hours of this video going live on my channel. Now, what we're looking at now and what you saw in the thumbnail is something I created personally, and I actually made this a few weeks ago because I've been planning on doing this video for quite some time because I wanted to revisit this, talk about this and everything else. But I actually made this image you're looking at, which, I'll be real, I feel like I did a moderately decent job, as well as credits to all of the artists for these renders if they aren't. Obviously, a couple of them, well, one of them is from the actual official you know, renderers, but anyways, will be in the description below. But this is a little something I created because at the time we just lost Super Gogeta in November, and that kind of would play out the same as how SSJ3 Tech Gotenks and the Super Vegito happened last year. As I kind of thought, you know what, I bet you Super Gogeta will be on the Christmas banner this year, and of course the most hyped unit of the year. I feel like without question, I mean, that unit was so hyped. SSJ4 Gogeta, especially regardless of to be released or not, releasing on both versions at the same time was absolutely insane. I feel like he's going to be the front man of this banner if it does happen. Now, again, all this is mock-ups. All this is just kind of sort of what ifs and stuff like that. This is not official. I'm not even saying it's going to officially happen because we don't know. As good as the UI Goku banner is, it's very possible that that is their way of saying, hey, Merry Christmas, here you go. So we may not see something like we saw last year, which was, of course, the step-up GSSR banner we were looking at earlier in the video. Now, because Super Gogeta is on the UI Goku banner and everything else, I went ahead and said, okay, let's go back to Photoshop. Let's go ahead. Let's get rid of Super Gogeta and let's replace him with probably the most logical character to replace him with, which would be the SSJ3 Goku, which is what you're looking at now. So I know that SSJ3 Tech Goku, Angel Tech Goku, is currently on the SSJ3 Physical Gotenks, but I do feel like they will want to use the Saiyans and the Heroes because the Saiyans and the Heroes have more hype. Outside of maybe like Rose and like Zamasu and stuff, which is still comes back to kind of Super Saiyan Rose, Goku Black, the Heroes just probably don't sell nearly as well as the villains, I'm sorry, don't sell nearly as well as the Heroes and Saiyans. And of course, with something like this, and they want to build up hype, they want to make sure they're using their Heroes and their Saiyans, and what better way to do that with an SSJ3 character, a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Now, the reason why I chose Vegeta was because a lot of you guys pointed out to me, he's not really had a whole lot of time this year on banners. He was on Super Android 17s, and then of course on his own earlier 6 months ago. So I was kind of like, you know what? That might be actually a logical character for them to bring back and put on a GSSR Christmas banner. And then, of course, SSJ4 Gogeta, because I'm sure they want one more SSJ4 Gogeta, hurrah, before this year ends, which does actually kind of make sense. Now, again, if they do actually do this banner, it could be completely and totally different from what we're looking at right now. But, and the other reason, too, why I'm not putting physical Gotenks is because that banner does run until the 27th. However, while yes, Tech SSJ3 Angel Goku is on that banner, he's not the featured banner. He's not a featured unit or anything like. I mean, he is a featured unit, but he's not like the featured unit. So it wouldn't be as big of a deal to have him on 2 banners live at the same time for just a small amount of overlap. I could easily see them doing that. So I just wanted to bring this up. I want to have a fun discussion today, talk about this Christmas banner one time before it potentially either happens or doesn't happen, because again, it's totally possible that we don't even see this at all. I hope we do. I really do, because again, I've not been able to pull a Tech Angel Goku. So like, I really want an opportunity to pull a Tech Angel Goku. I really do. And I wouldn't mind some more SSJ4 Gogetas, and I wouldn't mind some more SSJ4 Vegetas. Either one would be totally fine with me. Now, I want to see what you guys think. A, do you think that we will actually get a GSSR banner? Feel free to let me know down in the comment section below. And B, what characters do you think will be on it? Do you think I pretty well hit the nail on the head there with the characters I put on the, I guess, what I would call my final banner render? Or do you think it's going to be someone completely different? Or you think there'll be villains focused? Do you think there'll be a heroes and a villains banner? That'll be both 2 different step-ups for Christmas. Feel free to let me know down below, guys. I love doing these videos. I love hearing your guys' feedback and joining in on the discussion with you guys. That's what these videos are totally for. But I also wanted to bring up how closely the years have looked between 2016 and 2017. So I'm really hoping we see an official GSSR banner on the game within the next 24 to 48 hours for the celebration of Christmas. Guys, if you're new to the channel, you haven't done so yet, consider hitting that red subscribe button down there below me. Join the hashtag NanoFam today, as well as for just a kind of a fun discussion video, consider hitting that like button, guys. I just really wanted to do this as something, I don't know, I thought it'd be kind of fun to do, so that's why we did it, and that's kind of just what this channel is all about, is just having fun with you guys, creating fun discussions, hanging out with you guys for a little bit, and everything else. Guys, that's been today's video. Have a great day. Keep on keeping on. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to you and your family for watching this, maybe a little bit before on the day of Christmas, or even maybe a little bit after. Hopefully you had a Merry Christmas and a happy holidays. But guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.